Well, hello and welcome back to the Tao Manifesting Tarot, the audio edition. This is the edition of tarot that tries to enhance your imagination. And we do it very simply, putting one image on the screen. That's it. Just what you're seeing in front of you right now, nothing else. Any kind of visual movement would create distractions. You would be paying attention to what's on the screen. Don't want you to do that. I want you to be able to relax, to get into sort of a semi-hypnotic state, kind of an alpha state. And just listen. Listening as opposed to watching produces so many more meaningful pictures or images. Goes right to your subconscious. You're watching a movie. You're paying attention to the action on the screen. You are really taking your imagination and putting it off to the side. You can't do it because you're watching the movie. However, get a great piece of music. And you can close your eyes and enjoy the song. And in so doing, you create all kinds of feelings and pictures in your head. They really connect with you because they come from your subconscious. That's the point. The point of this reading is to inspire you. This is not your typical tarot reading where you're going to make you feel good so I get some likes and subscribes and, oh, isn't this wonderful? I'm on the Facebook and stuff. Oh. It's not that. It is for people who are very, very serious about trying to manifest a better life for themselves. So the key here is to inspire you to manifest the life that you want. Again, all of this comes from your subconscious, which is the reason why there is no action on the screen. There's just the tarot spread for the day. That's what gets to your subconscious. That's what really stirs things up and really allows you to be inspired, to use your imagination, and to manifest. Also, there's another benefit to doing an audio version. You can get a cup of coffee, tea, sandwich, cereal. Doesn't make any difference as long as you're listening. That's the key. So let's begin. Bottom row, center card. Very important. It's the Oracle card, Loyal Heart. And it looks like there are two owls. I would say they're wearing crowns, and by looking at the crowns, I would say king or queen, that kind of stuff. But that's important. It is a joining of equals, and they're joined by the heart. That's what they're sitting on, an image of a heart. Pretty nifty. Pretty nifty. Now, in regular tarot, they would go, oh, well, maybe there's somebody coming into your life and you're going to fall in love and this is going to be great and they're going to That's just to make you feel good. It may or may not happen. What's really important is that you develop that loyal heart within you. Because our lives are simply an extension of what we feel, what we project. You're looking for love? Love yourself. Not in a narcissistic way. I say this all the time so that people understand clearly. Narcissism is not self-love, it is self-hate. They're so empty, so soulless, so spiritless, that they have to control everything and everybody around them, and they have to hurt them. Because they're empty. This is not what we're talking about. This is something that elevates you so that you can elevate others. You can make that connection on a higher level. Like I told you, this is not your normal tarot reading. This is for people who are serious about manifesting. No fooling around here. So the loyal heart thing begins with you, being loyal to you. Again, not in a selfish, self-serving way, but in a self-sustaining kind of a way. So let's take a look. Left side of the bottom row, we have the High Priestess. Talk about self-love. This gal's got it down, and she has it because of her intuition, her subconscious mind. She is tuned in, and that's what you have to be, is tuned in to make the connection and be your loyal heart. So that maybe you can find a loyal heart in your life, or loyal hearts, maybe friends. It just begins, that vibration begins with you. And the High Priestess says it better than almost any other card, because that's what she's all about: intuition, higher powers, the subconscious mind. Remember I was talking about that in the beginning? I want you to be inspired. And the only way that we can do it is get to your subconscious mind. This is not a tarot reading for beginners. Okay, we move on to the next card, Three of Pentacles. Pentacles are things that you value. Do not think money. They're things that are important to you. Could be friendship, could be love, could be health, could be happiness. None of which, by the way, money buys. And you say to me, well, yeah, but health, money can buy health. It can extend it. You still die like everybody else. So in the end, no, it doesn't. Money buys things, toys, little baubles, and we buy them like they're valuable. Yes, we need them to carry on some level of commerce. But believe me, money does not buy the things that you've been sold. And you know that by now. By now, the last few years especially have really told you, wow, my value system needs improving. And so the Three of Pentacles is the blending of the mind, body, and spirit. Thinking, feeling, speaking as one unit. Remember we were talking about the loyal heart? That's loyal heart. When you blend your mind, your body, your spirit, they are in sync. And the Three of Pentacles says that very clearly. It's teamwork, but it's teamwork inside of you. Next card over, Knight of Pentacles. Knights always bring gifts, and the Knight of Pentacles brings value. Now, like all Pentacles, it starts slowly, but it really builds to something pretty monumental. And here, we're going with the idea of the loyal heart, the Three of Pentacles, even the High Priestess. With what we have going on astrologically right now, we're in eclipse season. We got a Mercury retrograde. Pluto's getting ready to turn retrograde, I think in about a week, a little bit less, something like that. Very powerful juju. This would be the perfect time for you to start to pay attention to your value system, because that's what the Knight brings to you, the possibility, the opportunity to reevaluate your pentacles, your value system. Again, going back to the Three of Pentacles, mind, body, spirit, going back to the High Priestess, intuition, you know what's important to you. I do. And yet we still get sucked into the game. Remember, whatever you own owns you. So be careful. Loyal heart. And the final card, bottom row, is Judgment. That's bringing the past and the present together so you can go into the future. It's a very, very, very powerful card. And because of that, it is again signifying to me that this is a rebirth, an awakening. This is your opportunity not to put your life together, at the flip of a switch. You can't do that. But you can begin the journey. This would be the perfect time to begin the journey, to step forward, to start working on that loyal heart concept. Let's go up to the second row, all the way to the left, Devil card. Devil card, in fact, the Devil, in many ways, gets a pretty bad deal, because we always blame the devil for what's wrong. And I think human nature kind of always blames the other guy, other gal, it's their fault. To some degree that may be true, but remember we were talking about attracting. It all begins with you. The Devil card is something that we join in with. Not necessarily voluntarily, and not certainly necessarily in terms of knowing what we're doing. We kind of get sucked into it. For example, you're born into this world. You are told what's important, what's valuable by mommy and daddy and all your relatives and brothers and sisters and all those people. They don't really have it right themselves, and they're simply, in many cases, repeating what they were told when they were kids. So much of the baloney gets passed down generation to generation to generation without any thought. It's just absorbed. And especially for a baby, a newborn to about 5 or 6 years of age is an open book. In other words, they don't you can tell them anything and they'll believe you. Their brain is not developed enough to be able to go, wait, stop. This sounds like BS to me. Wait a minute. They don't have life experience. Their brain's not developed enough to start to be analytical till they're about 7, 8, and then it just begins. So the devil is, what are you connected to? And you're doing it at this point in your life voluntarily. You know better. But it's just more comfortable to do what you've done, even though it may be hurtful, even though it may harm you in some way. It's the way it's always been. And that's created a problem with you, Five of Wands, because Five of Wands talks about conflict, but it's bickering. It's pointless kind of just jibber-jabber. You're not accomplishing anything. You're not solving anything. You're not resolving anything, but you do it. And boy, you've seen that plenty in the past 3 years. You get into social media, you get all these people who know nothing but think they do and are doing what they've been told to do, so they're right. Turns out, 3 years down the road, they're wrong in everything. And we are all part of that same kind of mindset. Really what we're looking for is justice. That really is the key. It's fairness. It's logic. It's truth. It's balance. That's what you are trying to restore in your life by being the loyal heart. That's what you are trying to restore. To be the loyal heart to you and your set of values. Queen of Swords is next. She is the queen because she thinks clearly. Swords are thoughts. The queen is perceptive, realistic, straight talking. That's what you have to be to yourself. Because the minute that you are straight talking to yourself, you begin to talk the truth to everybody else. You can't help yourself. Remember, it's that Three of Pentacles, mind, body, spirit blending. That's it. That's the deal. It all begins with you. Because right now, center card up top, vice versa card. Looking forward, by the way. Four of Cups. Four of Cups, very simply, is boredom. There's no interest. Your life, you're just going through the motions. You're hoping for some sort of miracle. You are the miracle, by the way. You're hoping for some sort of miracle outside of yourself that will make it all better. Fix it. Oh, my life is great now. No, that's your job. That's my job. That's our job. That's what we have to do. That's why we need the loyal heart. That's why we need to find true love for self within ourselves. It's pretty heavy duty, but if you get there, talk about true love. You're electrified, but it's our job to do. Begins and ends with us. As soon as we understand that, as soon as we begin to act on that, we begin to see changes. So I wish you well. That's the reading for today. True love, the loyal heart. Got a brand new reading for you tomorrow. I have a brand new reading every day, 365, so I hope we can get together. If not, between now and the next time we have a chance to do tarot together, peace and blessings. And go be inspired.